every single one of you wanted me to watch this video from Murder of Birds where he, I assume, shows all the foreshadowing. So I'm gonna do that, I guess. I hope he's fine with me reacting to it, but yeah, well, I don't know what to say. There are a few things that I noticed myself, so I am curious to see what else there is that I may have missed, and you guys told me a lot of it as well in the comments, so is there going to be something new? I'm not sure. Is there even more than you already told me? Who knows, so I'm gonna find out now. And after that there is a pre-episode discussion if you care. And yeah, well, yeah.
Legends. Stories scattered through time. Mankind has grown quite fond of recounting the exploits of heroes and villains, forgetting so easily that we are remnants.
I'm gonna assume there are no spoilers.
Man, born from dust, was strong, wise, and resourceful. But he was born into an unforgiving world.
Your world remains, and in time, your kind will grow to walk its face once again. However, without our presence, they will be but a fraction of what they once were.
An inevitable darkness, creatures of destruction, the creatures of Grimm, set their sights on man and all of his creations.
One night, younger brother
expanding on the stories.
Something that shared his innate desire to destroy anything and everything.
The creatures of Grimm.
You guessed it.
These forces clashed, and it seemed the darkness was intent on returning man's brief existence to the void.
Okay.
Am I? We are between realms.
However, even the smallest spark of hope is
Between
enough
realms.
to ignite change.
Which is
He.
why we would like to.
I'll do it.
Okay.
If you believe this will help humanity, then I will become your fall maiden.
So, will you?
I'll do it.
That reminded me of that as well.
Our creation rests within your hands.
And in time, man's passion, resourcefulness, and ingenuity led them to the tools that would help even the odds. This power was appropriately named Dust.
And without the blessing of the gods, no one could perform magic like mankind was once capable of.
Nature's wrath in hand, man lit their way through the darkness. And in the shadow's absence came strength, civilization, and most importantly, life. But even the most brilliant lights eventually flicker and die. And when they are gone,
Yeah.
darkness.
Aha!
will return.
I think I said that something similar once. I'll get back to that later.
So you may prepare your guardians. Build your monuments to a so-called free world. But take heed. There will be no victory in strength.
How do I destroy Salem?
You can't.
Yeah.
But perhaps victory is in simpler things that you've long forgotten. Things that require a smaller, more honest soul.
Creation, destruction, choice, and knowledge were the ideals upon which humanity was made. Now, I leave them behind with the hope that you may learn to remake yourselves. If your
Who
kind
knows?
has learned to live in harmony with one another and set aside their differences, then we shall once again live among you, and humanity will be made whole again. But if you demand our blessings while still fighting amongst yourselves, then man will be found irredeemable, and your world will be wiped from existence.
It's true that all of this began with war. But it is peace that has served to shepherd humanity on its ascension to greatness.
Yeah.
May we never stray from that path.
Yes, the world of Remnant is indeed a dangerous place. But the Four Kingdoms stand as beacons of hope, as safe havens from the darkness that surrounds them. They are the key to mankind's survival, as long as they stand united.
Yeah, well.
Your book, does it have a name?
Well,
Man
it's
with
about a
four
man
souls.
with 2 souls,
Toes, yeah.
each fighting for control over his body.
I'm sorry.
That one I got.
What is your favorite fairy tale?
I'm sorry?
Fairy tales. Stories from your childhood. Surely you must remember some of them.
Well, there's the tale of the 2 brothers.
They were brothers.
Yeah.
The older sibling, the god of light, found joy
There's something
in
with
creating
the
forces
sea.
of life. Meanwhile,
The
younger
girl
brother,
in the sea or
god of
something, what was
darkness,
it?
spent his time
The girl in the
creating
tower and
forces of
something
destruction.
else.
The shallow sea.
The shallow
girl
sea,
in the
yeah.
tower.
That's what it was. The shallow
There
sea.
stood a lonely tower that sheltered a lonely girl.
Yeah.
Named Salem.
Interesting. Yeah, there's been a lot. I think there was even more than what was shown here. But I mean, this is the most, like, story relevant foreshadowing, I'd say. I didn't talk too much, but I say this pretty much every time. Okay, so the shallow sea, he showed, like, faunus, this sea in menagerie. Is the shallow sea supposed to mean something as well? I doubt it. Or maybe yes, because every other fairy tale meant something. Or is the shallow sea supposed to be exactly what he showed? If so, then I don't know. Yeah, well, let's leave it at that though. Yeah, there is probably went a lot of thought into the story of RWBY, I assume. I can tell. And yeah, well, that's pretty much all I can say when it comes to that. Hello and welcome back to RWBY Volume 6 Chapter 4. It's finally here. What finally? What is finally here? It's been a while. It hasn't been actually. So yeah, the last episode. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of lore. Together, I now watched it 2 times basically, or almost 3 times I guess. When I reacted to it, then I, for the discussion, watched it again to get everything clearer, then while editing it, and then your comments to help me. So I have a lot of things now clear. However, you will soon notice that my reaction is not as old, is older than this video right here, or my pre-episode discussion. Yeah, because I'm recording it afterwards, because I don't know, my earlier one was bad, that's why. There's a lot to think about, and I think I got most stuff. Not all of it. I mean, where do we go from here? What exactly is our plan now? How exactly are we going to win? And what is the plan? I'm pretty tired right now because, well, life, I guess, and I don't think that will change anytime soon. So, yeah, try to enjoy the reaction, I guess. Alright, let's go.
Salem can't be killed. You all heard her too, right? There was so much you hadn't told us. How could you think that was okay?
Professor,
He is crying even.
what is your plan to defeat Salem?
I don't have one.
Oh.
No one wanted me. I was cursed. I gave my life to you because you gave me a place in this world. I thought I was finally doing some good.
But you are.
Meeting you was the worst luck of my life.
Oh. That one I didn't expect.
Maybe you're right.
Oh. He's going away.
What happened?
He retreated completely?
That bastard! Tell him we're not done yet!
No, this is different. He's gone. It's like he's locked himself deep inside my head. Our head? I hate this. I want it to stop.
He just left us?
What are we gonna do now?
Enough! We need to get a move on. It'll be dark before we know it, and every one of you is spewing negativity. There's a trail over there. Trails usually lead somewhere.
Lady, I don't know who you think you are, but...
No buts! I understand that you're upset. Honestly, I'm still coming to terms with the fact that this is humanity's second time around. But if we don't move, we die. And I'll be damned if I've lived this long just to die out here in the cold.
Let's just rethink everything.
Come on.
Realistically speaking, where do you go from here? I mean, there are some ways to defeat her, but exactly how are we going to get there?
I'm just going to be another one of his lives, aren't I?
Of course not. You're your own person.
Don't lie to him, Ruby. We're better than that.
Well, who knows? Let's just watch. I don't know. Let's go. Oh yeah! I forgot something again. I have to get back to it. Who the hell is that? Hazel and stuff coming back. Yeah, it's a ship from that place, so it has to be them. Is she going to be mad? I mean, they lost a maiden power, in their knowledge at least. Hello.
Welcome back, welcome back. I do hope you missed us as much as we missed you.
I bet it has a head underneath the metal thing.
Speaking of which, where is our fall maiden?
Emerald, come on.
Don't tell me
on vacation right now.
I will cut off more than just your tail.
I doubt it, but okay.
Careful, little girl. Cinder isn't here to protect you anymore.
Back off, freak.
Oh, don't misunderstand. I am in mourning just as you. Because it appears you failed our queen.
Ah, okay, now I see.
Is
okay.
A tragedy.
Who knows? That is a very funny one. Is that an eye? I still want to say this is going to be an eye someday. Probably not. Now everyone is scared.
I would like you to explain to me how it is you failed so spectacularly.
The Fauna's militia split our forces.
Stop.
Okay.
Let me rephrase the question. Who is responsible for your defeat?
I take full responsibility.
But that wouldn't be fair now, would it? We all know
Probably.
who's truly to blame.
I don't.
Emerald. I want you to tell me whose fault this was. Now.
Cinder! We failed because of Cinder.
Oh. Well.
That's right. I want you to understand that failure. I want you to understand why Cinder must be left to toil in her isolation until she redeems herself.
You mean...
She isn't dead.
She's alive.
You're joking. How could you know that?
Are you questioning our divine savior?
Of course not. Forgive me.
It's important not to lose sight of what drives us. Love, justice, reverence. But the moment you put your desires before my own, they will be lost to you. This isn't a threat. This is simply the truth. The path to your desires is only found through me.
To their desires. What does everyone even exactly want?
And so we must press on.
She was for a second sad, and that
The
was
sword under Vacuo's
her old
Academy of
soundtrack.
Shade.
Ma'am. I have more to report. Qrow and the children are taking the lamp to Atlas.
Not if I can help it.
And they're being led by Ozpin.
So soon?
He's the only man with a chance of getting through to Ironwood. If that happens...
I kinda saw that one coming. She seems to be very happy about that.
Leave. Your Grace, I...
Come on.
Well, what to say about that? It will be a happy reunion, probably.
Look like this is gonna let up.
I just want to get this stupid relic to Atlas. Let's hope we don't have to walk all the way there.
I thought trails led somewhere.
Do you have nothing better to do than to harass a defenseless old lady?
Everyone quiet. Do you hear that?
I guess, yeah. Have we arrived?
Well, at least one good thing happened today. It looks abandoned.
It's still better than this.
Did I hear the name before?
Could all use some rest.
I'm bad with names, so I'm not sure. Fuck, already over. We confronted Ozpin about what we just saw in the last episode. Qrow seems very unhappy, punched him. And basically he lost his meaning in life, most likely. I mean, what does he have now? Yeah, well, I didn't expect him to punch Ozpin though. That one... Their moment was very emotional. Ozpin actually crying, very interesting. Probably has been a long time since someone has seen something so precious to him, I guess. All his memories, all his mistakes, everything. And he doesn't have a plan. Now I thought that he has something at least, so okay. He doesn't have a plan. Well, he doesn't have a plan. To destroy. That is the only thing out of everything that he's done that makes me, you can almost say angry, I guess. But I mean, so everyone he sent to death, we knew already through every lyrics, dialogue, everything that it was pointless all along, that Ozpin sent them to their death. But now we really know how pointless it is. It's like he's not even really trying, because it's not possible. He even knows it. That's the thing that gets me the most here. I like... That is the most conflicting information about Ozpin to me. The confirmation, more likely, you know. Because everything else, you know, I like flawed characters, and this is so weird that I'm exactly in the middle, basically. That's a cool feeling, in my opinion, because I like Ozpin, but this information really puts him in another light. Tyrion's tail. Okay. It is either a grim tail or a mechanical tail, but it is mostly organic, it seems like. So this head is supposed to, or not the head, the cap, or how am I even supposed to, the front, the spike, I don't know, you know what I mean, the scorpion tail has like a metal cap on it. Is there a reason? The stinger, that's how it's, I'm so stupid. So yeah, does it hide the stinger? Is it perhaps a tail? Well, it's a tail. Is it perhaps a head underneath it because it's a grim tail, or is it something else? Is it just something that Dr. Watts made out of whatever? You know, he's a pretty smart doctor, so it doesn't need to be grim necessarily. The interaction with Salem, where we heard her human soundtrack, if you want to call it that. She watched at the Nevermore flying, and then she said, and so we must press on. Now this could mean a lot of things. Birds stand for freedom. She seeks to be finally free, and then she ends it with a, and so we must press on, having a rather sad expression on her face and then changing to a grim expression, basically. I don't know. yeah, I feel like she just wants to end it already. You know, end this nonsense. And if she summons the gods and they come back and destroy all of mankind, I've read a comment where it says, yeah, would they really just let her be, you know? I mean, let her get away with death. There's surely another way, some sort of punishment, but I mean, at this point, why would they even punish her? I mean, what sense does it make? They can also kill her right then and there, if necessary. I mean, it could be either another punishment that is worse, but they said that man is irredeemable, and I mean, if they come back and they are still fighting with each other, man is irredeemable, and she's basically still a human that is immortal and jumped in the Grim pool. It is double immortal and whatnot, everything. Powerful, not immortal. So she's just, in my eyes, another human. No matter her powers, and I don't know. Maybe they kill her, maybe they send her to space and leave her there to freeze or something, I don't know. Yeah, well, I guess that's that. And oh yeah, Qrow, and I kind of feel like Qrow is something against Oscar now as well. Just because they're in the same body. Not necessarily, but he is definitely not happy. Has to find his way in life now. And yeah, well, I can't blame him. I mean, what does he have now? He trusted Ozpin, and now his trust didn't pay off, and yeah, well, damn it, I guess. Is there much to say? This episode was rather short after the last one, so when it comes to my review, I have nothing much more to address, except the old lady. What is that, a voodoo staff or what? I mean, not voodoo, but you know, looks very odd. Ach, well, I don't know. Let's just, I don't know. Yeah, well, I don't know if there's much to say about anything else, so I'd say we just watch another one, episode 5 of it, and yeah. See you in the next one.